You have to be the most spoiled f***ing vegan to give this place a 4, Amir.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, can I tell you why?
Yes.
Hey, this is Amir.
This is Diana.
And you're watching
VEGANTWOSOME.
Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here and you're interested in vegan food and all other vegan things, you're in the right place. Sit back, relax, and grab yourself a little something of everything and enjoy this episode. We have new episodes
Every Sunday.
Bada boom! Biddy bang! Dingy dang! Today is a really good one. We're still in Taipei, Taiwan, and today we went to an all-you-could-eat buffet. Tell the good folks about this joint.
I kept on telling Amir about this place because it is an all-you-can-eat vegan/vegetarian buffet, and it's called Fruitful.
I've been so stoked to try this place out. Diana has been hyping it up for so long, and today we got a chance to try it out. So again, this place, like some of the other places we've been to on this trip, is on like the 5th floor, 8th floor, what floor? 12th floor. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what this place is, there is no way you're just gonna stumble upon it. You get in the elevator, you go up, the doors open, boom, here you are. And this place was super busy. You would need to have a reservation pretty much to get a seat there.
I've only been to this place with my mom, so navigating it on my own was a little bit, like I didn't know what I was doing. I could have just followed what other people were doing. So you go to the counter, you let them know that you have a reservation, they give you a ticket. And we went there early just because we were early, but you should also go there early because by the time we got there, maybe around 20 minutes before opening at 11:30, there were already lots of people waiting to get into the restaurant who already had reservations. So they give you a ticket once you check in with the staff and you wait for your turn and they'll escort you to your assigned table. I will say no one tried to speak English to me at this place, so it's not a place where there seems to be English-speaking staff. I'm sure you can get through it, but just be aware of that.
Well, to be fair though, you don't look like somebody that needs to be spoken English.
But with you, I mean, every other restaurant at this point, they've made an effort once they at least hear us speaking to each other in English, but this one, nothing.
Let's talk about the experience. There's lots of different pockets with different kinds of cuisines. There is sushis, there's a salad, and then there is dim sum, and then there is Chinese cuisine, fruits, desserts. There's even places where they're cooking it there for you and then serve it to you on your plate. And you go to each different section and you get what you want and then you go and eat.
There was also a section for Western cuisines, and there were drinks like fruit drinks and soft drinks and coffee. Everything is all you can eat. As much as you want, you can just grab it.
You do have a time limit though. It was about 3 hours, 2.5 hours?
2.5 hours.
I could do a lot of damage in 2.5 hours. So obviously we can't talk about every single thing we ate because that would be a 5-hour show. But let's talk about the experience and our favorites.
Sure.
Let's go with favorites first. What was one of your favorites?
One of my favorites that I made a point of grabbing as soon as I saw it was the mushroom tea. And you'd be like, what is this thing? What is mushroom tea? It comes in this cute little kettle that's an individual serving. And in this kettle is soup with a lot of other ingredients like bean curd and mushrooms. And you have a little cup that comes as part of the kettle. And it's like pouring tea, but it's essentially like mushroom soup and it tastes really good. What was one of your favorites?
I thought you were going to talk about the steak as being your favorite.
It's one of.
Okay, well, I was going to actually call the mushroom soup as my favorite as well. I thought it was really good. Diana first grabbed one for herself. I'm like, I didn't even see it. I don't know where she got it from. I'm like, oh, what's that? She's like, oh, it's mushroom soup. I don't know if you would like it. You want to try it? I tried it. I was like, ah, damn, this is good. So flavorful, so rich. It was really good. One of the best soups I've ever had. And then there was this steak. I don't know what kind of steak it was.
On the label in English, it said it was a fungus.
So it was a mushroom.
Yeah.
The steak was really, really good as well.
I also really love this steak. It was grilled and you have to ask the person for pieces. It's not like a self-serve one. It's probably because everyone just grabs so many on their own because it's so good. And then you can add different sauces on top. We both added black pepper sauce and it's such a meaty texture. It's just so great to have a vegan option like this.
I definitely think it was one of the most realistic meat substitutes I've ever had. The texture was so real, it was layered, and the flavors, the way it would tear off.
Another one of my favorite items was a deep fried item. And it was deep fried mushrooms and seasoned with salt and pepper. And I was eating it, I was like, this tastes really like a vegan version of calamari. But it was made of mushrooms, not any fake seafood substitutes. The way they did it, it was really, really good. I went back for a second.
If you like the kind of videos we do yourself a favor, do us a favor, press that subscribe,
Give it a thumbs up.
and ring that bell so you won't miss any episodes.
One, two, three. You're giving it a 4?
I'll give it a 4. You want to know why I give it a 4?
You have to be the most spoiled freaking vegan to give this place a 4, Amir.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, can I tell you why?
Yes.
It was very disappointing how it wasn't labeled properly. I mean, everything had title in English, but it wasn't labeled whether or not it's vegan or not. And I think it would have been very easy to put a V on there, or a milk symbol, or an egg symbol, because it was a guessing game for me for most of it. And at first, I totally forgot. Diana had mentioned that it's not all vegan. I thought it was all vegan. I was getting everything. And she's like, what are you getting? That's an egg. I'm like, what? What the hell? All the pasta, like everything. It could have been vegan. There was some stuff that I was like, it could have been vegan. And Diana was like, let's just leave it because we don't know. I'm like, just ask. And then we asked, it ended up being vegan. So that could have been the case with a lot of them. But we didn't know because it wasn't labeled properly.
But it was also really hard to ask. I would have asked if it was easy to ask, but there was like, everyone was busy, everyone was cooking.
I get that.
There were lineups, like people trying to get their food behind us who I'm sure weren't very happy with us filming and holding up the line. So it wasn't easy to ask.
I get that. That's why it would have been very helpful to put a little V on there. That's my only complaint. Other than that, everything was perfect. Would you go back there again?
I wouldn't go back with Amir because he is not appreciative of this place. But I would definitely go back by myself. I've been back to this place every time I've been to Taipei. So I would definitely recommend it if you're visiting. Anywhere else in the world, I've never seen a place like this. This is such a treat. So definitely make this a visit when you come. Would you go back?
I would go back as well. I enjoyed myself. Just that one thing was a little bit of a turn off, especially since at first, I mean, I didn't want to eat my first plate because there was so much non-vegan stuff on it. I was touching everything.
But it just doesn't make sense to me. I told you it was vegetarian and you're picking up an egg. Like,
I know.
An egg? It looks like an egg.
No, it didn't look like an egg.
It was a deviled egg.
Yeah, but I thought it was a vegan version. Anyways, that's what we think. If you ever get an opportunity to try this place out, try it. And let us know what you think in the comments.
take a look at this episode on Amir's face. It is now all big from eating so much food at today's buffet. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.